Um, let's see. Next on Hot and Cold, we were talking about, we did have some Far Cry to talk about. The February 15th is a ginormous day from a video game release standpoint. You got Jump Force comes out that day, Metro Exodus, Crackdown 3, and Far Cry New Dawn. We talked about those other three, those first three before at some point on the show. But Far Cry New Dawn, we have not talked about. And we were just mentioning, Books was just talking about how he felt like Call of Duty coming out was like, kind of felt like already. Man, Far Cry 5 came out in March of 2018. So we're talking about 11 months later, they have a new version, which now technically the story picks up 17 years after the events in Far Cry 5. It's not a full price game, which I thought was interesting. I think I saw it's $39.99.
So let's hop on that for a second, because this is an interesting thing, because this is a super DLC,
Yes, that's what it
right?
feels like.
It's a super DLC because it's got a different system. It's not just, map, characters, weapons. It's a new, totally new story, and they have this new RPG system. And this is why I'm in wait and see mode. You don't got to sell me on the Far Cry world and system. I've been liking Far Cry since Far Cry 2, actually. Um, and I didn't play Far Cry Primal and 4 because I was just on cooldown. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like y'all keep throwing Far Cries at me. I don't know.
Right.
After Blood Dragon, I was like, I'm on cooldown. I'll pick it back up when it's like more next gen. And I wasn't disappointed in Far Cry 5. What I really loved about it was you could feel that Ubisoft has made a lot of different kinds of games, and that they have a lot of different kinds of resources, because the thing about Far Cry 5 that I don't think it gets a lot of credit for is everything feels polished.
Yes.
Like the driving feels good, all of the guns feel good, sprinting, sliding, climbing, rappelling, it all feels really good. In addition to, I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the atmosphere, the music. There was one of those missions is hilarious. I could go on and on all day about how I think it is a very solid game that if it's your cup of tea, it's better than solid, right?
Yeah.
And for me, it was very enjoyable. No complaints about Far Cry 5. Co-op, one of the greatest things. But here's the thing. What we said earlier was the satisfaction of shooting somebody in the face. One of my favorite things about Far Cry 5 is no matter who you are, if I put this throwing knife in between your two eyes, you die.
Yeah.
Far Cry New Dawn is an RPG based system,
Yep.
which is bringing in that bullet sponginess from the Division.
hmm
I don't play the Division because
hmm
I ain't trying to shoot some guy in a hoodie 500 times.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something that's very simple about it that I don't like. And this is a little bit of a disconnect for me with Fortnite. I don't like the little numbers popping off, the damage numbers.
Yeah,
I don't like that,
I don't
man.
need a damage number from shooting a human being in the face with a
Yeah,
revolver.
I don't like it, man.
I know
I
what the
don't.
damage number is. He dead.
Yeah, yeah, I don't like it.
That's the number.
I like it in Apex Legends in the practice mode because they do it in
Yeah.
Apex Legends too. But I like it in the practice mode because it literally shows you this is the power of this gun. But in the actual live play, I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah.
I think I think it takes away from the immersion. Not that I want to actually imagine I'm in the wild necessarily and I'm shooting something and I don't need to see numbers. I want to play this
But you
HUDless
know what though?
experience.
Let me tell you something. One of my greatest memories of Far Cry 5. Me and my brother had just I think cleared the island or whatever, right?
hmm
And it was this annoying mission. We was playing on hard where you got to deal with this truck. I think it's called the Revelator. And after we were done, we was just how you go in, you turn in whatever you're gonna turn in, and you get your economy straight. And we started chasing like these animals in the woods, and literally for 20 to 30 minutes went on a hunting exit. Like it was just a cool down. We
Yeah,
was just chilling, talking, hunting, and getting skins. Like we
yeah,
was really doing it.
yeah,
What
yeah.
if numbers was popping off them animals? It wouldn't have
Right,
felt the same,
right.
right?
It
It,
wouldn't
it
have felt
wouldn't have
the
felt the
same.
same. So hopefully there's a setting to take the numbers off. But the real problem with the numbers is, do you need the numbers?
Yes.
See, a game like Anthem is about the numbers. Destiny is about the numbers. You're trying to get that number as high as possible because the system of those games is basically you kill easy enemies and then you come across an enemy that doesn't die in a couple of shots. And what you have to do is upgrade your character and then they die the way they're supposed to. And it just keeps happening and stacking up and up. And you keep chasing loot, getting better guns until everything you come across is squishy. I don't know if I'm interested in that in Far Cry, but it could be amazing. I might love it. I will wait to play the game. I'll wait to see what people say, but I'm lukewarm until I see that they didn't ruin my precious baby Far Cry, where I can go to shoot computer crazy people in the face whenever I want.
Whenever I want. Yeah, I would say I'm probably lukewarm on it too, but we'll see. I'm
But I
not.
want to be hot on it because I love
Yeah,
Far Cry.
I
I
like
want to be
Far Cry.
hot.
Yeah, I
I
love
want to
it.
be hot.
So I'm not. I'm not gonna. I definitely don't want it to be bad. So.